घर के गेट पे ताला लगा हुआ है। मुझे मिलने की इजाज़त नहीं दी जा रही है।
भ्रामक अफवाह फैलाने की कोशिश है। मैं बड़ी जिम्मेदारी से बात कर रहा हूं कि पूरे जम्मू कश्मीर में राजनीतिक कारणों से किसी को न गिरफ्तार किया गया है न हाउस अरेस्ट किया।
When finally the verdict has come in from the Supreme Court, which gives a thumbs up to the abrogation of Article 370. But what does it really mean for one of the petitioners, and a high-profile one, and the former Chief Minister of the Valley, which is Omar Abdullah? Omar Abdullah had already kind of sensed it, because he was saying, I'm going to be waiting and try my best to ensure that the Supreme Court gives a verdict in our favor. But you know, on a morning when before the verdict began, there was much politics which was played about it. Already there are security concerns, and all kind of arrangements had been made by the administration, and warning given that no one should, one, put up any misinformation on the social media timelines, and second, anyone found to be indulging in any kind of an act which could jeopardize security, action would be taken against them. Now, what were put out and tweeted were pictures coming in from the National Conference leaders as well as Omar Abdullah himself, who alleged that there were locks put up at the gate of his home, that he was not being allowed to go out. There was a denial issued both from the NG officers as well as from the Srinagar police, but he kept on insisting that this is not true. Who can explain the fact that there are locks and I'm not being allowed to go out? Security, however, has been tight, and there has been no such danger which the administration feels. But now what next? Well, the timeline has also been given by the Supreme Court for elections to be held before September 2024. Statehood is something which is going to be decided upon later. But for Omar Abdullah, who's been the Chief Minister, his father too has been a Chief Minister, and in fact, they have done considerably well in terms of sheer numbers. It's certainly a future, a political future he's going to be looking at. One of the main reasons why he also became a petitioner is because of his political compulsions. Any stakeholder politician from the valley, whether it's the Congress, whether it's Ghulam Nabi Azad, the National Conference or the PDP, cannot be seen to be favorable even remotely as far as the abrogation of Article 370 is concerned. They would want the return of that, because their politics has all been about special concerns and special needs of the people of the valley. And therefore, this is always going to be his pitch, whatever may be his campaign, and when that campaign really begins. There have been questions, of course, raised over whether he really does have a political future or not. Omar Abdullah at one point of time had announced that he is not going to be contesting the elections. He is going to be campaigning, leading his party, but not contest elections, because he doesn't want to become the chief minister of a non-state, or what many loosely will understand, say a half chief minister like Arvind Kejriwal is often called of Delhi. He wants statehood to be re-established, and therefore that's the only condition under which he'll agree to be the CM. But I guess his political future lies in the fact to ensure that whenever those elections takes place, it's a very good performance which is put up by his party, and he'll keep on resisting the revocation of Article 370, and hence that kind of a approach has come in from him as far as the decision of the Supreme Court is concerned. So all eyes really on the timeline of elections, and as far as the security situation is concerned, the fact that he was under house arrest once when the Article 370 was first revoked, till now and today his allegations is likely to be the fulcrum of his politics in a run-up to the elections in the Valley.